Let's present factoring lesson. Have fun.
So here we have our first problem. Negative 2x to the fourth minus 20x to the third minus 18x to the second. So all of these numbers are all divisible by negative. We're all divisible by negative 2. So if we take out negative 2 here, and they're also all divisible by, well, they all also have the same common factor of x2, or x to the second. So let's take those out of there as well. Okay, so now let's remove them. And finally, we're left with, not finally, but whatever. We are left with x to the second 10x plus 9. So now we are going to do, I can't remember the name of the function this one. We're now going to do this x, and inside the x we are going to multiply the top two numbers, or the first and last number, which would get us 9x to the second, and then put the middle number down here. So we are now, and then 10x, and then we have to create something that would equal the two sides. When adding up the two sides, they should equal the bottom, but when multiplying the two sides, it should equal the top. So how we would do that would be to, and that would get us 9x and x, or 1x. So then we would put them into this box here. And we would put our first number up here at the top. Well, not up to the top, our first number here. There. And we would put that in here. So we currently have x to the second, and then in the bottom we're going to put the last number, so 9. And then we are going to put our two sides into these boxes as well. So now we have to figure out how to make each of these boxes equal by their factors. So over here we know that this is going to be x, and we know this is going to be 9. Same way we know this is going to be x, and this is going to be 1. So great. Now we have x plus 9 and x plus 1. But now we have to remember that we took out these negative 2x to the second out the top, so we now need to put that in front. So, and that's as easy as doing this. And great, there you go. There you have your factored function, fully factored number. Okay, so here we have another problem. 180 and x to the 10th, or not 10th, yeah, to the 10th, and then minus 125 x to the second. So this time we don't have a middle number. Well, let's go back a little further. So both of these numbers are divisible by 5. And they're also both divisible by x to the second. So as we remove them, we will be left with 36 x to the 8th and negative 25. Okay, so now we are going to do the same x that we did last time. But this time we are going, the same way this time, but this time we're going to take the two outer numbers again and put them up in the top. So if we add those two together, or multiply them together, 36 times negative 25, that will get us negative 900. Yes, I used a calculator for that. And then there's also going to be an x 8 to the 8th. But this time there's no middle numbers, we're just going to put a 0 there. So again, we have to figure out what two numbers will add up to the top thing and multiply to equal the top one and add up to equal the bottom one. So to do that, the easy way to do that would be to do 30x to the 4th and negative 30x to the 4th. So again, we're going to do that box, and we are going to draw our lines down the middle. Okay, so this time we are going to do the same thing where we put the 36x to the 8th in the top one, top left, and then negative 25 in the bottom right. And we are going to put our numbers over there in the corners. Okay, we're going to do the same thing where we figure out how the numbers equal what. So we're over here with 5 and 6x to the 4th, and then 6x to the 4th minus 5, and then negative 5. Cool. So then, how we would write this out would be 6x to the 4th minus 5, and then 6x to the 4th plus 5, and we cannot forget about what we took out from the numbers in the very beginning. So we took out 5x to the 2nd. So you'll add that to the front there. And there you go. This is your answer.